We got the devil and the King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups, why are you upside down with the devil here? Devil is like addiction, restriction, dependency. King of Cups got me wondering, is this like you drinking too much? We got Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, so stuck in like an addictive cycle. Ooh, the Tower. Trapped in an addictive cycle that needs to be disrupted here. Let's find out more about what's going on with this. It doesn't have to be drinking. It could be any addiction. Personal experience. You want to hear a story? I'll tell you a story. It was like 10 years or so. I spent smoking a lot of weed daily, pretty much. Especially at the end there, I was pretty much high like all day, every day. And then it was either late July or early August of last year. I was like, you know what? I just can't do this anymore. And so I stopped cold turkey. And there was a terrible time for a few days there. It was very like rough. These people say like you can't get like addicted to marijuana, but you can definitely become like physically dependent on it. So when you stop very abruptly, there are a lot of very unpleasant withdrawal symptoms that you have to push through. And for me, one of those things was like my mood and my mental health kind of hit rock bottom for a minute, and I was very, very depressed and like very dark place. But after a few days, it started to ease and things got gradually better. And after like a couple of weeks, the changes that I noticed in myself were crazy. Like I could sit down and read a book and actually like focus on the book for an extended period of time. I felt like my brain was moving faster, like significantly faster. And I could learn things and I felt motivated to do stuff. And like even weird things like I started dreaming again, or at least remembering my dreams and having very like deep like crazy dreams, and still do now, just like very vivid um things happening. Anyway, there was just like a number of changes that I noticed after I broke through that cycle of feeling just awful for close to a week. But it was worth it. I feel so much better now. It's been getting close to a year since I stopped. I did have like I had like a gummy on Christmas and straight up felt terrible, like not a good time at all. And I was just like, wow, it's like no wonder I felt sick and like shit most of the time because I was constantly just like on this substance and I felt bad. And now I just don't have any interest in doing it anymore. So it's like this cycle that you're in needs to break. And when it does break, it's going to feel kind of catastrophic, and not a good time. But you just got to push through it, man. You just got to push through it because once you get to the end and you start feeling better, like it's just night and day. It really is. Like, and if you're not in a place where this is something that you're wanting to pursue, but like that's your call to make. But if this is something that you've been thinking like this is a habit that I need to kick and I need to not do this anymore because it's causing like a blockage here with new opportunities. It's like wasted opportunities, lack of energy, creative blocks, distraction. It's gonna flip that in the other direction, and suddenly you're gonna feel more creative, more enthusiastic, more excited about life. Um, so, I mean, if it's something that you've been thinking about, I need to kick this habit. I need to get over this addiction, and this cycle that I'm stuck in. Um, Definitely do it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Because when you come out the other side feeling better, it's just so much better. We have strength in reverse on the bottom. So vulnerability, insecurity, self doubt. Um, but you know what? It's like with vulnerability, I feel like, and self doubt and low confidence, it's really beneficial to have somebody who's like a positive influence in your life that you can lean on, to help with like keeping you accountable and help keeping you motivated so that you can stay on the path that it is, that you want to go on. Um, so yeah, like I don't know, like an accountability buddy. Do you have somebody in your life who is just like a really positive, supportive, influence? Yeah, it's just the Empress. The Empress, somebody who is, very nurturing, and like abundant with their energy, is going to help like bring you success in this situation. We also have the Ace of Cups here, so like yeah, this person's gonna help propel you into like a new sense of fulfillment and personal growth and compassion. So if you, like know someone like that, then definitely like reach out to them, because they would probably be very happy to support you, in whatever way that they can. If you don't know somebody like this, then maybe like joining a support group, or, finding a therapist if that's accessible to you would be advantageous. Yeah, there's a need here to release some burdens. So, um, yeah, release the burden, and help this, let this person help you carry, whatever burden it is that you're carrying emotionally. Like I said, maybe a support group, maybe a therapist, maybe a friend, or a family member that you really trust and know you can rely on, um, who's like emotionally intelligent and going to be able to help you with this thing. We also have the Hermit. So, if there's like a group of people that you're around who, influence this bad behavior, it might be time to, spend a little more time alone, and, obviously not like isolating yourself and just like shutting out the whole world and being depressed and lonely, but like a little bit of separation between you and anyone who is a bad influence and is going to make this change more difficult for you. So, yeah, that's what I got. So like if you're struggling with an addiction and have been thinking about working towards kicking this habit, then by all means go ahead and do it, because you'll feel a lot better, when you do. That's anyway, my personal experience with that has been, it's gonna be better. It'll be better for you.